God.
Good morning from Hakuba, Japan. We drove in last night and I had no idea there was this amazing view back here of these massive mountains. So Hakuba, you may have heard of it because this is a very big snowboarding destination, especially for Australians. They come here every winter and that's when the town is really kicking off. But we're here in the summer looking for some more amazing Japanese trails. I'll give you a quick tour of our accommodation because it's really neat. So this Australian guy named Pete, Lucky Pete they call him, owns these and it's really nice. Just all the way through. You've got the awesome view of the mountains, super comfy, nice modern everything. Got some washer and dryer. One shower, one toilet for the four of us. That can get a little dicey, I think, but it's not as bad as you think. It's worked out just fine. And then a nice little room for me and my stuff. Pro tip, if you go on a guided trip, just demand that you get your own room. It's so much better. Pay the extra price, whatever it is, try to get your own room if it's possible. It's so much better. The couple times I've had to share a room on these trips, it's like the next morning the other guy's like, "Oh, you really snore a lot, don't you?"
First stop of the day, we gotta get some supplies.
Man, on one of the first trips I found this thing called caramel corn and I've not been able to find it again, and it was so good. Where is it? Not the chubby corn. All right, I got some chocolate biscuits and chocolate croissant. This thing has been a winner every time I've had it. Making our way to the trailhead. Tiny roads for tiny cars. We are rolling once again, and it is perfect weather right now. So our local guide, AJ, broke 2 bikes yesterday. Oh, God. And so he's not riding with us today. So we got Matt, the main man behind League of Trail, who put this trip together, and he has not ridden this trail, so EWS style, riding blind. Oh man, that little side of the trail is just so soft. The trail itself is so soft. Doesn't help. Whoa. Not the easiest thing to describe a smell, but the fresh air right now is also beyond amazing. Oh yeah, those little things that stick out. God, I can't get a grip. I think I'm just gonna let Matt go. He's really charging. My back is just swinging so hard. I'm doing my best in this stuff to really keep the heels down and maybe even butt back a little more, just because you're digging into everything. No better way to get better on the bike than to have thousands and thousands of feet of descending every day on a trip like this.
That was a great downhill.
Yeah, that was sweet. This is so similar to Italy or France or Spain, where you drop off a mountain and then you come back through some tight little corridors where people are farming in their backyard and back to the city. The world is a very small place somehow. Wow. So it's definitely Buddhist. I see a little swastika up there, but the sign says that it was burned down 100 years ago. So this was rebuilt Wow, just amazing. I have seen a lot of art and temples and all kinds of stuff around the world, but this is the coolest thing of all time. Giant wood sculpture. And the chicken wire makes it hard to see. It's all in English. Doesn't need to be in Japanese. They already know. So before we go in the temple, you wash your left hand, you wash your right hand, you wash your mouth out, then you wash the handle off. Now I gotta get some smoke on us. Clean off. So first we have to pick up a plastic bag, put our shoes in, and go in. So that was very, very cool. Very similar to the Tibetan Buddhist temples that I saw in China. And on that trip, there was just so many temples. It was too much, but you get one good one in and you're good to go. So we got to see like a pretty special little ceremony of these monks chanting and this curtain being raised that only happens when a new emperor is being sworn in. And it just so happens that there's a new emperor being sworn in very soon. So we got kind of a special taste of Japanese culture. We also went down this cool dark tunnel thing. It was pitch black and you have to feel your way around inside of it. And then you're looking for this like handle thing. And if you find it and you grab it and it makes you go to heaven because you found it. So that was really cool. That wasn't in any of the Tibetan Buddhist stuff that we saw. And of course, the elephant in the room, the swastika, it's so weird, as Western people, when we see that symbol, all we see is hate and genocide and murder and everything bad that came along with that symbol. And it's just a shame that Nazis had to hijack that symbol of peace and love and great spiritual being into something so horrible. Okay, so this is a little fortune thing. You got to put 100 yen in. You shake this box. A straw comes out, a skewer with a number. He's got number 3. So then you open up the number 3 box, and there's all these different things in here. So you pull it out, and you look for the symbol in the top.
Uh-oh. Oh, a curse!
Then you come over and you tie it up. Man, Matt's curse was pretty intense. It said like, if you're gonna marry someone, don't do it. If you're gonna fight someone, you're gonna lose. There was a lot to it.
The chombo.
Mujina, raccoon dog.
Yeah.
It's worth donating to. Mailman. Making deliveries. I keep seeing these tanukis everywhere. Gotta find one. 40 bucks. Ugh. Maybe a $5 one. I could find one. The Japanese cars are a trip. The super skinny tires and wheels. This is the main style of car that you'll see out here. Just tall and skinny. Kind of like the Honda Element, but even crazier. This is the Honda N-Box. See a lot of these. That's the kind of van I would use for van life. We're driving from Nagano back up to Hakuba now, and we're gonna go stop at a little roadside rest area that has food. We've got options.
Oh, that's cold soda.
Nothing like a hot bowl of soba on a nice warm day. With fried prawn. I'm super full now. That was a good set of noodles. Now we're gonna go to Iwatake Bike Park. We have arrived. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the Japanese Northern Alps. It's dirt. We haven't seen this in a while. There's the mountains. Oh, nice uphill berm. Whatever that says. No hiking, maybe. Man, so different. So this is our local man AJ up ahead of us right now, the Chombo master, and his rear tire is leaking air profusely right now. It's got a couple plugs. This is the green trail, so it's built for a little slower speed, a little more puttering. That's my excuse for not being able to get out of these berms. Oh, there we go. What's over that hump? There we go. Whoa! Oh, God. Oh. It's a dangerous place. I don't trust any of this now. Obviously, if I knew it better, it'd be okay, but oh my God, how can you, I just can't. It just sets you up to friggin' blast into a tree or a rock. Crazy. Should be going half the speed, I guess. Yeah, here we go. Just the right amount of slow. Yeah, okay. You have redeemed yourself. AJ's running on 5 PSI and a prayer. Haha, those berms are so good. And then these little sections are so cool too. Huh. This is weird how it all looks the same. He's tempting fate every time he leaves the ground. That was maybe the strangest bike park run ever. I don't know. It just seemed so weird. So like a couple really amazing parts, and then the rest was kind of weird and boring. Pika pika. Tastes a little like soap. I say it tastes like soap because all soap now is all fancy and has to be all fruity. All set. Yep. 15 PSI now. Nice little bike wash facility with some brushes, hoses. Nice. Wow. How is that for a view? Pretty amazing. So that last run is where Matt broke his ribs on one of the scouting trips last year. He was like, okay, now that we got it out of the way. Whoa, we got Root. We got Duff. Come on, Japanese black bear. Where are you at? We got mud. A little bit of everything. AJ refilled his tire and it looks flat again. Oh no. Out in the backcountry. No problem.
All right, go ahead.
Got it. Whew. This is the Yokozuna right here. Oh dear God. Pace myself. Freaking stairs. Oh man. Did 3 massive climbs straight up. Now I'm all by myself. Looking for the Kuma. Kuma is bare. He pumped his tire up and we're gonna make it down. It's gonna be good. He said give some distance on this one. It's more nasty. Rock underneath this. We've got a sidewall tear up above. Malcolm's got double down and cush core and tore a sidewall. This is gonna be an all-day affair. So do we have to take the tire off, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. What'd you call this, Matt? Bush mechanicing?
Bush mechanic, yeah.
They scored up the tire, put some glue down, gonna put a patch on, Gorilla Tape on top. Let there be pressure.
Here it comes. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought it would come at the top.
Come on, sealant, come on. The sound of nothing.
Yeah. Well, seems all right.
Sealant does a job.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some shit hiding under this. I just hit super hard. Had one of those where it felt wet on my leg, like sealant might have been spraying me in the leg. Oh God, I'm not clipped in. Fuck. Yikes!
Good. Yeah.
Gotta have your life flash before your eyes a little bit. I pity John following behind me right now. Give me a little more room. Amber. Oh, Matt said that he hasn't ridden out here when it wasn't wet. So I doubt this will be a trail that will be offered on a normal trip. Maybe if you want it bad enough. Goofy. God, we just burned friggin' 1,000 feet, no problem.
Yeah.
Straight down. Oh my God. Oh. That was super diabolical. Oh, either his brakes, I bet it's his brakes. They're smoking. Oh my God, you guys all got down that? How in the hell? I thought for sure somebody would be eating it on that.
Yeah.
Those Hope Breaks have a nice smell to them.
Yep.
Oh,
It's up there.
that bridge's totally rideable.
Yep.
Hey, that was fun and all, but promise me you never take a client down that trail ever again.
There's a lot of dangerous things. There's a lot of like impaling.
Yeah, off the side and everywhere. Plenty of air. That's got to be at least 7 psi. You're good. So clean. Look at how pure that is. This place has a ton of potential. Right now, the bike park itself only has a couple runs, and everyone's like, come on, build more, build more. Look at it. It's like Whistler. You see it in the terrain right now. That last run was not part of the park. This is how urban legends start. Yeah, my buddy went to Japan. He said everybody over there, they run like 10 psi in their tires. I'm just busting balls with AJ. He's been a great guide. It's awesome to have a local flavor, local character with us, and he's done shuttling. He's helped us out so much. We couldn't do it without him. That's how you know you got a good mountain bike guide. The fortune was wrong, Matt. You're not cursed.
I was riding down there going, fuck, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it.
So we're back at the accommodation, and there's this really cool man cave area. We're hanging out, and all of a sudden, this thing caught my eye. Is this the raccoon dog that we saw earlier at the temple, or is this a tanuki? What is it? What is it? Pete has confirmed this is a real deal tanuki. So after the ride, we got showered up. We went over to this little izakaya, which is really neat. It was kind of a little pub where we ordered food, and it was really a small, intimate setting. I got fried chicken, and it was pretty good. Now I'm looking for that caramel corn that I got. Oh, there it is. Yes. Some coolish and some caramel corn. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.